family, and welcome to the African Diaspora News channel. We're so pleased that you're able to join us today. My name is Vicki Dillard, and I'm so pleased that I'm a contributor here on this amazing network. Please, as you come in, make sure that you give us a thumbs up, that you like, and that you share. Listen, I want to tell you something. Surely, just a few days ago, I saw this clip and I've been screaming ever since. What is it? How many of you all have heard about Isaiah Wilson? I'm not a big sports person. I'm gonna be honest with you. I see watching sports as just a notch or two below a terrorist attack. Somebody talk black to me. But when there's some sort of lesson, something important for Black folk to learn, some political or social gem that I can get from it, then I tune in. But watch this. So this Isaiah Wilson is NFL draft pick. And of course, you all know with all that's going on in the world with this global pandemic that is COVID-19, coronavirus, and so forth. So many different things are virtual now, right? So they did the draft pick virtually this year. Now, y'all listen to this. This is about this George Alonzo. Of course, this is in so many other publications as well. But y'all watch this. Isaiah Wilson, this beautiful, melanated Black man. He has a little Caucasian girlfriend. He's got him a little snow bunny. Okay, it's okay. He's got him a little snow bunny. Well, as it's written in this piece, after getting drafted late in the first round, Wilson was affectionately congratulated by his girlfriend, who sat on top of him to hug him. Wilson's mother didn't seem pleased by his girlfriend's getting too close to him and forcibly pulled her off him on live TV. Now, when you watch this, Black family, you will see that this little thirsty Becky decides that she's going to get ready to snatch the spotlight that this brother very clearly has worked his whole entire life for. She's sitting there plotting about how she's going to get the bag. And so she flops her hips on his lap while the whole world is watching, totally taken away from that situation. And Isaiah's mother rightfully drags her, like literally, not just rightfully drags her from his laps. Now, what's so funny about it is you'll notice when you watch it, when she tries to pull her away because she's taken away from what's going on in real time, she has the nerve to resist. Now, that's what threw me for a loop. I'm looking at this little girl like, if you don't get your funny looking self up off his hips. And I know the mother has to have been thinking, wait a minute now. I birthed this. He stayed in my womb for 9 months. I was in labor with him. I got my water was broken. I, along with his father, fed him and raised him and got up in the middle of the night to change his diapers and been through hell and hot water. You're not getting ready to snatch up the glory. Somebody Black talk Black to me. You're not about to snatch up the glory. Let me tell y'all something. I want you brothers to understand. Look, I know some of you all is like love is love. Let me tell you something. The Black family is in a very precarious and deleterious circumstance and situation right now. We're not in good shape. We're still trying to build the foundation of Black society, especially here in America. And of course, we know also around the world. The best investment that you can ever make is in the Black family. And you've got to understand that when you work so hard to build your name and you are getting ready to move into a new level of prestige and wealth, that's not the time to give it all up to a member of the dominant society. The very individuals that stole you, shed your blood, defrauded you, and worked every type of evil against you and your loved ones, that's not the time to give it all away. You have to be very strategic, Black family, in planning and in building our empire so that we can become strong. But you cannot have a strong Black nation without first having a strong Black community. You cannot have a strong Black community without first having a strong Black neighborhood. And you can't have a strong Black neighborhood without first having a strong Black family. And you can't have a strong Black family without first having a strong Black marriage. Somebody talk Black to me. Very important that you are aware. And let me tell you something. You know that the nature of your open enemy is predatory. But when and understanding that that's the nature of your open enemy, that means that when they go in for the kill, for the prey, and you are the prey, by the way, your talent, your wealth, all of that is up for grabs. But they first observe you. And because they know that you're so enthralled by them, you are an easy target to exploit and to take down. I want you to be aware that just like you saw that young girl sit herself there in Isaiah's lap, flop down and embrace him, that's how the predator works. By embrace. Y'all better talk Black to me. So it's time for us to recognize that not only thinking about what happened to our dear brother, Emmett Till, there were so many more Emmett Tills who are unnamed, right, family? And of course, in the Emmett Till case, we find out that the lady lied. Emmett Till wasn't trying to get with her. He wasn't whistling at her. He wasn't trying to flirt with her. She just lied, and he ended up being tortured and murdered. You don't have to go all the way back to the civil rights movement. All you need to do is remember Kobe Bryant, may he rest in power, and how that young white girl tried to take him down over a lie. All you need to remember is this young brother by the name of Quintez Cephas, who was a ball player out of Wisconsin. He had to end up quitting the football team. I think he was even removed from the school. And 2 snow bunnies, 2 Beckys. No, a Karen and a Becky. Somebody talk Black to me. Engaged in a threesome, and both of them turned around at the same time talking about that because they were drunk, it was impossible for them to have consented. Totally, at the time, messed up his name and his reputation. But thank God in that case, he ended up getting off. But there are so many others in our day, in our time, who's serving time based on a lie because they were set up and they were targeted. It's time for us to understand that if we acknowledge that we're at war, the headquarters for this war is your home base, Black family. And it's time for you to start building it up and to be on the lookout. Don't give away your legacy, your wealth to somebody else. Be strategic in what you're doing, understanding that even who you choose to marry can help build and strengthen the Black family. And you can begin to leave a legacy. Shout out to the Black mama that snatched up this little... I'm getting too happy. And I know some folks are like, well, she did that in public. Yes, but the way she snatched up that little girl looks like you could tell it made me feel like, let me say this, of course, this is my opinion. It made me feel like that she's had some private conversations with him and he hadn't been listening. And when she flopped herself on him to snatch up that moment, it looks like that mama had some pent up anger and said, no, baby, you're not getting ready to get the glory. Not in this situation. Beware, Black family. Shout out to the Black mama that did that. My name is Vicki Dillard. I'm so thankful that you tuned in. It's such an honor to be a contributor here on this amazing network. Please follow me on Instagram at Vicki X Dillard, as well as Twitter at Dillard Vicki. Also, you can check out my website at MissVickiTV.com. That's MissVickiTV.com. And you can also subscribe to my personal YouTube channel if you would. And I'm building it. I plan on doing some more vlogs in the coming days, but I put up a video not too long ago and I plan on doing more soon. And that is VickiDillard.tv. The link should be in the description box below. Thank you so much. It's such an honor. Again, I came to you in peace. I leave you in peace.